We're like, is it legal to wiretap phones? That's what we're trying to do here. Because there's fire in hell. They're not going to be there to put it out.
The introduction to our lives.
Oh, we're poor. That's the introduction. We need money. This is literally, listen, man. We've exhausted all our resources. The last thing that we have on the table is, hey, let's talk on the phone and hope somebody's interested in listening. That's where we
to our phone calls. Yeah.
You got a net worth of $36. I have collections agency messaging 6 different aliases of mine, okay? The last thing that we have left is this not even a podcast. It's not even a phone cast. That was the first issue. We're like, is it legal to wiretap phones? That's what we're trying to do here. Okay?
We've reached the bottom, folks. We've reached the bottom.
Yeah, so just be careful, because if you're listening to this and life's going good for you, this
ain't going to be a podcast for you.
It's just a disclaimer. Anyone who's doing well that ever talked to us has started fighting at marriage conferences with their wives.
But if you think you're the only one who's suffering,
you're not.
You're not. We're assuring you, nobody talks about this. Because, everybody wants to be like, oh, I'm so great at Instagram and over here and over there. But when you look at really your life, you suck.
That's it. This phone cast exists to expose all you out there that walk in and say, how are you doing? I'm good. How are you?
Or not a day goes by that you're bragging about your 4-bedroom house and your dog and
your bullshit unicycle, which is not even personal development, okay?
Some people say it's personal development.
Are you seriously putting your dog in a stroller? The thing has 4 legs. You have 2. You should be in the stroller. Come on.
You know why they have dogs, right? They had dogs in the past. When you're out in the woods, the wolves come, right? It's to attack them, to keep you safe.
Yeah.
What kind of wolves are walking around town now? I don't see nothing. Jeez.
Listen, guys, this is your fault that we're doing this, okay?
This is the world that is around us every single day giving us this garbage.
That's right. So we're here to expose it, okay? Whether it's sending money to your in-laws who are pretending to be rich and famous, or living across the street from a guy who makes beer and is probably a bit retarded, okay? This is for you, people. This is Frank and Dennis. Frank and Beans.
Frank and Dinios.
And we're on to you. We'll be honest with you here. We're really at well, we'll put it this way for you. There's a celebrity called Lin-Manuel Miranda, but we're Lin-Manuel Miranda in our bank accounts. So
we've reached the bottom.
Yeah. And to be honest with you, I'm not ashamed to beg. I need money. I'm poor. Okay.
I am about 2 weeks away from starting a fruit stand in Argentina at this point.
You tell me, okay? Talk about bad luck, okay? This guy put seed on his garden. He's like, you know what? I spent all my money. I'm maxed out to the tits on my line of credit. Let me just have a nice lawn. Guess where the grass grows? Where he doesn't put the seed. This is for you. You made us do this. Okay.
The truth is, we have regular working jobs. Okay, our wives work.
We don't have regular. Why are you lying, man? We both work 4 different jobs each. That's not regular. Okay. That's irregular.
Oh, that's not regular. Not everybody's doing this. Oh, I thought everybody's doing this. Okay, but every time I look at my bank account, there's only $36 left. Why is nobody talking about that?
Okay, listen, and just to give you guys a little taste, a little reality check, these firefighters, okay, we got a little bit of beef with them too. Okay.
Well, at this point, we have beef with everybody who's doing well.
Scratch that. You're right. You're right. Everyone's a problem. Okay. There's nothing wrong with us here. Okay. We asked our wives. They agree with us now. Okay. We're not the problem. Okay. You tell me how the fire department is calling you to ask you for money when the government just announced that they've given them the most amount of funding they ever have at once. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, I get a call after work, a rough day. The guy calls me. I'm calling from the fire department. We're doing our usual annual fundraising for our firefighters. I'm like, oh, that's very cool. He's like, yeah, you know, we'd like to see if you can give us some money this afternoon. I'm like, oh yeah, I can. Let me check my balance. I have $26. And he goes on to say, oh, that's unfortunate, but you know, we have different tiers of giving. We can give $100, $50, $25 a month, or $10 a month. I'm like, you don't hear me. Do you? You're not listening. You're asking for money from a guy who doesn't have money. He's like, oh, that's unfortunate. So would you sign up for $10?
Okay, where is the nerve? We're talking about the fire department. Look, I'm gonna say it. Okay, I don't give a crap what you guys think. Have you ever seen the fire department put out a single fire? No, it's scorched to
Every fire you see, it's burned to a crisp. Oh, our job is to contain the fire, not put it out. There's no point of putting it out. It's already burning.
What is this? How can you call this fire?
Okay.
This is fire finishing. This is not firefighting.
If you are listening and you're a firefighter, or you know somebody who's
step back and literally go your own face. Okay.
If you are listening and you know a firefighter, just go walk up to them and ask, hey, mister, how many fires have you put out by yourself?
There you go.
Let's just ask. Just ask.
Go and ask. Yeah. Why do we have to tell you to do this? All we see is them in their trucks, flashing their lights, doing their exercises and drills. Meanwhile, the whole world is burning to a crisp. They're not there.
What? Why do you think we call our podcast Scorched Earth?
Because it's all burnt.
Like I've personally seen 2 buildings on fire. No firefighters in miles range. But you see a car on the ditch or a cat stuck in a tree. There's 6 firefighters with the 7 trucks waiting.
I drove. Y'all shut down. There were 2 lanes on the road. You idiots shut down 1. Why? Because a tow truck was loading a car on it. 4 firemen watching the poor tow truck driver towing the car by himself.
Okay, you think we're unreasonable, okay? Listen, we've done some research. Do you know how much money these guys make and what they do on a daily basis?
You want to start with the chief, or you want to start with the guys? Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with the basic salary. Basic salary, what they're making.
Hold on a minute. Are we talking how many barbecues come with that salary?
Okay, let's start with the salary. Okay, $132,000 a year is the base salary for a stinking firefighter.
Sleep?
Okay, they have a 4-day shift, 48 hours. All they do is go into the fire station, They have the 17 barbecues. They barbecue.
That are why? Oh, hold on a minute. We're not just talking barbecues. These guys will flex on you that they can turn their barbecue on wirelessly. I'm like, cool. Why don't you put a fire out?
It's the opposite thing. They're like,
hold on. I hate to keep cutting you off. They just flexed on you about how they start fires with their grill.
Yeah. So I have a neighbor who tells me whenever he leaves the fire station, he puts on his Wi-Fi code, his barbecue start working, he's ready to smoke when he gets home.
I tell you what, in this world, these guys are the problem. My great-grandfather fought in World War II. Guy was killed in action. That's a hero, okay? These guys, kid stuck in a car, 6 firefighters to open the car. We would have paid you to smash the window in with a rock, and they call those guys heroes.
A rock can do your job. A pylon can do your job at this point.
We're about to expose everything and everyone and everywhere. If you guys aren't doing your research, you're an idiot. You're blind.
Go look. I have a friend his room was set on fire. The guy had to put it out with water from his sink by himself. His whole entire bedroom burned to a crisp. No firefighter.
How is it that the government is allocating the largest amount of money to date for firefighting, and yet when all of British Columbia was burning to they did not use a single one of their airplanes that would scoop up water and dump it because it wasn't feasible. Instead, they chose to evacuate homes instead of actually fighting those fires. And I have word-of-mouth proof that people disobeyed those orders and stayed home to fight their own fires. These guys are a joke.
I heard the news on the other day.
Society.
Oh man, this is insane. I heard the other day.
Dude, we're not even lying, man. On the radio, an idiot.
You hear on the news, 11 guys deployed for a forest fire. 11 guys, dude. The guy down the street, car stuck. 7 guys already there. What are these people doing?
And listen, we're not making this stuff up.
Go look at yourself. Every time you see a fire truck, go look at yourself. What are they doing? Nothing. Standing around. Let me help with the traffic until the paramedics comes and help these people.
Dude, this is the problem, man. And I know this. People just say things because they want to be culturally appropriate. I had an idiot who I was listening to that called into the radio. The radio host asked him, "What's your dream job?" He said to be a firefighter. The guy's like, "Why?" And obviously he's going to give him the first amount of crap that comes out. I like helping society and being a hero. Thankfully, this radio host was like, let's be honest, you just think it's a comfy gig and you like being paid while you sleep. The guy caved in and said, yeah.
You told me the other day why they have a comfy gig. Tell us why they have a comfy gig.
Yeah, comfy gig. Must be nice to be paid to sleep while everything else burns to Must be nice.
You know, all these firefighters are going to go to heaven, right? Because you know why?
There's fire in hell. They're not going to be there to put it out. Man, it's over, guys. You've woken up the 2 dragons. That's it. We're coming for all you assholes.
Fire breathing.
Yeah, you know what they said? Oh no, there's flames in hell. We're not putting it out. We're going straight to heaven.
Yeah, seriously, man. These guys get paid to sleep on the job. They have comfy beds in their station. You go see.
Yeah.
Go take a tour in the station, in your local station.
Yeah.
Go take a tour.
You go walk in. You go for a walk. Now, that's not even... Now, listen, man. Listen. It's worse than that. You know when they have these little community events that they say are for the neighborhood, the kids? You know what it really is? It's a ploy to use the kids to get the moms in there that are single and ready to mingle. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. You can't cancel me because you don't even know my name. Ask the credit collection company. I've seen it.
You're gonna keep coming back. You know, if I see a little effort on the firefighters end, I'll give them credit. I've never seen a fire put out. I've never seen any heroic work. Why do you guys call them heroes when they do nothing? Nothing.
I'll tell you what a hero is. A paramedic. Blood squirting everywhere. Piss flying everywhere. Trying to operate on the guy in the back of the ambulance. That's a hero. There's one paramedic in the back, one driving. It's a skeleton crew. It's me and you. That's it. Firefighters, they don't even have a place to put anybody into except themselves. It's a scam.
So then it's a scam.
Listen, no one's done this. No one's dug deep. But listen, when you've got you and me backed up against the wall, we're desperate. The animal's about to come out. You tell me, what the hell's in the back of the fire truck? I've never seen what's in the back. It ain't water, because they get water from the side of the road. What, do they got hoses in there? What are the hoses for?
Seriously, that is a scam.
You tell me, man. Look at the size of the fire truck. Okay? Look at the ambulance. It's half the size. You can fit 6 dead bodies in there. And 3 of them still alive.
Yep. Yeah.
You know what? Well, we got to figure out what's going on back there. First of all, right? Because all of them are sitting in the front. What's going on in the back of the fire truck?
It's been a whirlwind for sure. Learning about firefighting this week.
I don't think we're going to cover firefighters in one go. It's going to be multi-phased. Okay.
But at the same time, we have awesome stories from the people we know, personally, ourselves included, because we're a bunch of idiots here. But, you know, respect the elders.
Listen, we're the kind of people, my friend here, when he drives his car to work and it rains, it gets wet inside. When I get into my car, my AC blows hot. Guess where? On the driver's side, where I'm sitting. So we're at the point where if life has given you lemon, you grab both of them and you squeeze as hard as you can and see what you can make out of it.
Yep. Yeah. Hope it makes sense. Please try and cancel us, please. We implore you.
Frank and Dennis out. And if you do, we're going to find you. We're going to call the fire department on you. Because they ain't going to show up.
Unless you're stuck on a tree.
Oh, yeah. There is certain criteria to which they will show up. Just fall over on the side of the road. They'll be there.
Yeah, you know what? You try and go follow us on Instagram and Facebook and blah, blah, blah. You ain't going to find us.
We don't exist. This is the Phantom of the Opera. And we're about to sing the ballad of society's shite. So
you work in a dump yard, so you know you got nothing else to lose at this point.
That's true. At this point, we're just glorified dumpsters. Why don't you tell them how your investments are doing, buddy?
Oh, yeah. I have investments that take money because, you know.
No. Okay, so I got to cut you off there, okay? I thought I was being smart. I'm like, you know what? Let me buy some dividend-paying shares. Who the hell buys dividend shares that charge you? I never heard of anything in my life like this. This stuff only happens to us. This is the problem.
We'll give you the name of the company in the next episode if you keep listening. If you want to find out who these guys are, we will expose from top to bottom.
No one dug down deep. We're about to go to the center of the earth with this. We just skimmed the surface with the firefighters, okay? We're just getting started with you. I know a guy, man, sold his construction company to become a firefighter. Because he knows.
My plumber, he sold his plumbing business to become a firefighter. Because ain't gonna be fighting any fires.
That's it, man. It's barbecues and sleeping. We know. Y'all can't lie to us. We know these people. They have second jobs during the day.
Yeah, they got their boats, they got their campers, they got their cabins.
Tell you about everything. They'll let you know. They will let you know.
So if you are paying taxes, you know where your money is going. It's
you know what?
Boat.
You know what? Don't even get me started on that. Why the hell am I paying taxes to never use the healthcare system? There should be a system in place where I get compensated for not having used the healthcare system. What the hell is going on here?
I haven't been to the hospital in 7 years.
That's because you're dead. You're literally dead. You're a walking corpse.
There's no pulse. That's right.
You can't kill what is already dead. The walking dead, man. That's what we are at this point.
Yeah.
But what's going on with that? You know?
Yeah.
I really hope that the people that get to listen to this take a big step back and think about it for a long second. Right?
But we have to give credit. All of this have started from our boy Sebastian Maniscalco. If you haven't heard of him, he's our inspiration for life. All right? Everything is garbage. All right? We're not sitting in a basement playing video games, complaining and bitching about everything. We're not. We're working our asses off every single day trying to make it.
I work 4 jobs to support my family.
Just give a little example of your day. How does it go from whenever you set your eyes up on the sun? How does it go?
So, I wake up, tired, obviously, 5 a.m. I start working my first job. Halfway through my first job, I'm working my second job at 7 a.m. Halfway through my second job, I'm working my third job at 12. Halfway through my third job, I'm working my fourth at 2. And guess what? I still got no money.
You're getting paid from 4 different places at the same time, but the only thing that you have is your wife's maternity benefits at this point. That's what pays the bills.
I'm saying, okay, if your name is Glinda or Blinda or whatever the hell 50-year-old white women are named, and you're talking about how you're surprising your 60-year-old husband with a video game for Christmas, you're the problem. Okay? Yeah. I'm working 4 jobs. I'm not sitting on my ass doing nothing. And we're still struggling. So this podcast, phonecast, whatever you want to call it, is a culmination of our life experiences, positive and negative, but all positive in the end, with a little flavor of exposing all you people out there that just fake it and never make it.
Yeah, show me the duffel bags. That's when I believe. Everybody who knows. They got the cars, they got the houses, they got all these things, but when you go ask for money, they got nothing in their bank account because they're owned by the banks.
Dude, we're not even starting to talk about all our business deals. We're not even. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
There's stories for life.
There you go. Grab your unicycles, grab your melatonin. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
There's going to be some good stories about unicycles and melatonin.
And listen, we can't get this podcast out using our close friends because we've burnt every bridge, and at this point we've been set on fire in hell. So we're just going to have to deal with our wives at home if they do find out we're doing this. This is you heard of global politics, unsanctioned actions. This is what it looks like. Yeah. And on that
Happy suffering.
Yeah.